I think we're nearing the end of the Brock Purdy extension drama. General Manager John Lynch went on Chris Sims' podcast today and was asked about the latest in the negotiations with Brock Purdy, and Lynch said, doesn't like to talk about these things publicly. It's not something he likes to do because he was a player too. He understands how personal it is, but they're making really good progress and having really positive communication, and that they hope to get this done sooner rather than later. Maybe that doesn't feel like an update to you, but to me this sounds like a huge update to me because I've been covering John Lynch for 9 years now, and I feel like I got the book on him. He doesn't talk like this if the deal isn't almost done. When it's in the infancy stages, as he said in February, we want Brock, but it could go any number of ways. Now, the draft is come and gone. He's not getting traded. They didn't draft a replacement. Curtis York has a torn ACL. He's the guy. And then John Lynch goes on Chris Sims' podcast. Chris Sims is practically in the 49ers organization. And he answers this question. I would imagine that Sims had to show John Lynch the questions he was going to ask beforehand. So it almost feels like Lynch wanted to answer this question. And so I'm going to make some bold predictions. I believe that this extension is done right now. For all intents and purposes, I believe it's done right now. Maybe they're still hammering out some very minor details or doing some paperwork, but like annual average value, amount of guaranteed money, I bet that's all agreed upon right now. And I bet the Niners announce it within the next 7 days. They could announce it on Friday. That's when rookie minicamp is. Conveniently, all the local media will be there. So we could interview Jed York, John Lynch, Kyle Shanahan, Brock Purdy on Friday if they were to announce it by then. If they can't finish up all the paperwork by then, maybe Monday. Maybe it'd be nice to start off the next week's news cycle with some great Niner news. If that is great news, I think it'll be a huge freaking mistake. But I also predict that it'll be somewhere between $52 and $54 million a year, right in that Tua range, but not quite in the Trevor Lawrence range. And that'll be a big win for Brock Purdy. But I also predict it won't be high on guarantees, and the guaranteed money will be limited to the first 2 or 3 years. So it'll be seen as a team-friendly deal that the Niners can get out of, and it'll be backloaded. That's my, I have a lot of predictions, and I base this on, experience, savvy, being around for a while, and feel like I got a read on John Lynch. I think this is done. I think it gets announced in the next 7 days, and I think it's one of the bigger mistakes the Niners have made. It's interesting because Brock Purdy was the mistake saver. Trading up for Trey Lance was the original mistake. Now they make Brock Purdy, or they're going to, the highest paid player in franchise history. We'll see how that works out.
Prize Picks is sponsoring the Cohn Zone this year. Prize Picks is the leader in daily fantasy and the best place to win cash while watching sports. And the best part about the app is it's really easy to use. To create a lineup, all you have to do is pick more or less on a few players' stats. I'm a Niners guy. So, when I'm doing Prize Picks, I'm looking, the last couple of years, I'm looking at Deebo Samuel because I know Deebo Samuel better than Deebo Samuel knows Deebo Samuel. So if it's like drops, I'm taking more. Or if it's like punches thrown towards his long snapper on the sideline during the fourth quarter of a game, the 49ers will go on to win. I'm smashing more because I know the 49ers and I'm a Prize Picks guy. Now, maybe they didn't have those exact plays, but they have so many plays that'll make your head spin. And you can play Prize Picks in over 40 states, including California and Texas. Best part about it is the new user offer. Prize Picks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. So win or lose, you'll get $50 just for playing. That sounds like a win to me. Use promo code Cohn, COHN, to claim your $50 today. Tell them Grant sent you.